the Satanic State of America, where I'm going to discuss our current satanic state of mind that controls the world, probably your country, your state, and also, of course, the politicians who run it. This reality is becoming more and more evident to people who actually look into this and what's going on around them. They realize something's not right. All this evil in the world that's allowed to persist, just meant to be. What most people don't understand is they haven't read the scripture of the Bible, right? You know, they scoff at religion, a lot of people. They think, you know, the Bible's a joke, Christianity's a joke. Yet they don't understand. So again, thank you for tuning in. My name is Mo, the Gnostic Warrior, doing a live walk and talk. Usually do these on Facebook, but I've been banned for 30 days by the Facebook crew for talking like a bully. Yeah, this is the world we live in. A bunch of satanic snowflakes controlling the strings of our internets, right? Facebook, the fact checkers. Mind-controlled idiots, right? These are the people that are part of the satanic army, right? People that follow lock and step with the program, not ever understanding what the hell's going on. But hey, can make on it, put on a mask, tell people to get vaccinated, whatever it may be, and they get paid very well. We see them everywhere, on YouTube, on Twitter, the highest ranks of government, right? We're ruled by black magic. I've been saying this for over a decade. And I'm not changing my stance. Actually, that's exactly what we live in, and why I'm creating a book and a docu-series called The Satanic State of America to document exactly what has occurred to this country, what has occurred to the people who are under this mass mind control, often by their own doing, right? Most people don't understand that our republic here was set up as a satanic republic from day one. It was a ruse on all of us, right? Individual freedom, liberty. Let's all get what we want, go get our money, start our businesses, right? To the point we are at today in the year 2021, where we've got little YouTubers, little kids making millions of dollars teaching people nothing on the internet, right? And these kids, a lot of these idiots, these influencers from Jake Paul, you know, I don't know a lot of them, but we're seeing them all. And these are the idiots teaching our kids and leading our kids, and our kids are tuning into, indoctrinating them into the cult of stupidity, right? So if any of you guys know even what Satanism is about, you'll understand it's about our lower nature, our material nature. It's about being selfish. It's about doing what you need to do to get what you need to get. Sorry, big truck going by here. And that's created our culture, our culture, right? A culture morphs you into the cult, right? And that's what we're seeing now. We got one guy's on one side of the cult and the other guy's on the other side of the cult, right? So the ones are pushing the lies, the black magic, the bullshit, get your vaccine, this and that. And then you got other people now on the other side. It's interesting you see all these people now standing up against the system, against the satanic state of America, right? When before they were all lock and step doing what they needed to do because they got paid well. You know, get your vaccine, do this, do that. They had no problem ordering everybody around. Now it's their turn. Nurses, federal officials. Oh, wait, now it's my turn and not the slaves I'm enslaving telling to get it. Now you're telling me oh, fuck. Wait a second. We live in a satanic state. I'm quitting my job. Fuck you. Lose your job, motherfucker. Sorry for my language, but that's what I feel about all these nurses and these doctors now all brave because they're going to get the vaccine when before it was okay to give it to everybody else and our children. Right? It's a ruse. These people are being culled for the satanic state that's in them. They're sellouts. So all these people I see on Twitter, I don't look at them as heroes. All these professors that woke up and are now woke and teaching us, the Jordan Petersons and everybody, I don't look at them as heroes. They were all the same fags going along with the system, right? Sorry, I get really worked up about this because it's true. And these are the guys now leading the Gnostic truth movement. When 10 years ago, they were all for the system. They were all lock and step. As long as it was everybody else being affected, they didn't say nothing. Brett Weinstein, Jordan Peterson, all those doctors never said nothing. But once it came their turn, now they speak up. Morning. So, that's what a lot of people don't realize and why I don't even watch Jordan Peterson, Joe Rogan, Brett Weinstein. They all go on the same podcast now too, right? Same videos. Fuck, guys like me have been saying this for 12 years, right? We get banned, we got 500 views on our videos. Those guys are making millions. They're Gnostic, they're woke. Man, I have no respect for Joe Rogan. The guy jacks off, he's a degenerate. He just makes a lot of money and people look up to him and he has a lot of fake friends. Everybody's his friend. So, I'm not too happy with the world and where we're at, but that's why, again, I'm creating this. Thank you again for tuning in. I'm very passionate right now about this because, I go online all the time and I just walked up a hill. That's why I'm out of breath, not because I'm ranting. People don't even know where this all started. It started, as I had said, the Bible. They tell you Satan, the devil's in control of the world, right? And then the Satanists, who are liars, tell you they're atheists. When they believe in this nocturnal force in the abyss of the earth. Because if you read their writings and you go back in history, only modern Satanists are the ones that lie and say they don't worship any kind of demonic entities or the devil. And if any of you knew Anton LaVey, the Church of Satan, Aleister Crowley, they're all charlatans. 100%. Sure. They said some things that were truth and whatever, but most of their writings are dog shit. They really weren't true Gnostics or occultists. They were private eyes for security forces. And, Aleister Crowley was MI6. Anton LaVey worked with the FBI. But satanic idiots suck their fucking wanker, right? They're cool, they have butt sex, they have all this pussy or whatever it may be, right? So I want to be like him, right? Oh, Richard Ramirez, Marilyn Manson, Charles Manson, they're so cool. They're serial killers, they're as stupid as a rock, but they're so cool. This is the world we live in, right? Where Charles Manson, Marilyn Manson, they make a lot of money, even in prison. People are visiting them. I went to prison for sales of marijuana and other various crimes. I didn't have everybody visiting me and sending me panties, right? I was all by myself. But no, when you're a satanic serial killer rock star, i.e. Richard Ramirez, right? You know the story of Richard Ramirez. He actually went to the Church of Satan and visited Anton LaVey and shook his hand, right? Shortly thereafter, he started killing everybody in my hometown in Orange County. I remember that when I was a little kid. This is about the same time I had a friend who was delivering papers get snatched up by a pedophile, screwed, and then killed. I don't know if you ever heard of the freeway killers. Another satanic crimes. This is where it all originates. Modern Satanism. Aleister Crowley, Anton LaVey, and then all their lackeys. And this is the world we live in, and a lot of them are in high positions, whether it be in the government, whether they be lawyers. They don't gotta tell their affiliation, but you will know them by their works, or you will know them by their lack of truth, their lies, i.e. faci, fakey. They're just doing what their satanic masters tell them to do. But what they don't realize, they're all dupes. So that's what we're seeing now. A lot of these satanic lackeys and these boneheads are going to be taken out. And I couldn't be happier. I tell them, take the Pfizer, take the Moderna, and then take all the boosters. Do it all in one day. I'm pro-vaccine for them. So when people ask me now, I'm pro-vaccine. Just not for me. So there's big news coming, guys and girls around the world. It's not always going to be like this. There's actually light at the end of the rainbow. There's hope for those who want light in the darkness. You know, people think that the world is completely ran by pedophiles and Satanists. They're partially right, but up above them is a certain group waiting, lurking, watching. Yeah, most of them deal with Freemasonic organizations. A lot of the Freemasonic organizations, the paramasonic, special Masonic networks connected are all controlled, right? These Satanists were allowed to do their bidding for a certain amount of time. Think of it like a dragnet, where you actually catch people on the internet. Whoa, the internet, you don't surf a net, you get caught in it. Right? It's a big dragnet around the world. What are you going to do? You're going to be a POS Satanist and sell out your fellow slaves and poison them for some cash? Got it. Keep doing it. Get your paycheck. Soon it'll be your turn, buddy. Right? I mean, that's what I would do if I ran the world. Right? I wouldn't just announce to everybody, hey, you know, we're going to close down this satanic operation, shut down these satanic organizations. We're going to give everybody a free ride. And, you know, you've been doing bad and poisoning people and killing people and for cash. And now we're going to give you a press release and tell you that it's all stopping and you can get a new job being a good person because now there's consequences. Right? No, that's not what you do. You let them think they're part of the club. The glitterati, right? That's what I hate about guys that talk about the Illuminati. They don't even have no idea what they're talking about. No, Hollywood, all those stars aren't Illuminati. Please. Ice Cube or Beyonce or whatever. No, they're part of the satanic cult. Dupes. Cashing in. you know, the same stuff a lot of you and I probably fell for. So again, thank you for tuning in. My name's Mo, the Gnostic Warrior. Hopefully I don't get banned from YouTube. Already got banned from Facebook. Getting over this social media shit too. Just a bunch of idiots controlling it, right? A bunch of millennials with no brains, mind controlled, controlling my strings, right? You go for a job at like any company now, America, say 99% of the case. Because when you go into any organization, whether it be the government, Facebook, YouTube, Pfizer, you're gonna find out some nefarious shit pretty quickly. And you either go along with it to get your paycheck or you get the hell out of it. 99% of the people go along with it, like we're seeing now. And go get your shots. Oh no, they're heroes now. They're quitting their nurse job. I'm sorry, I don't have empathy for these people. And even the people that are hurt by the vaccine that have been doing this to other people for so long. I feel it's karma, cause and effect. Not everybody, of course. I don't like to see people hurt. I don't like to see none of this. But it's like, how do you clean up the world? How do you get rid of this satanic scum other than it's your turn, right? You got that happen at the Vatican, right? The Catholic Church, you guys all the priests, everybody's got to get them. Now they're saying the Swiss Guard is quitting. A lot of the Swiss Guard's leaving, right? The guy's protecting the pedophiles, right? Fucking amazing. Sometimes I wish I was like the Grand Master of the United States and the Pope. Like I got elected. Whew. And I went to the Vatican and I had my good Masonic bros with me. God-fearing people that aren't pedophiles and sickos. And we just cleaned it out. We cleaned out the whole country of all these priests, all these faggots. Oh my God, that'd be so fun. I would just defrock them, man. That's what they need. We need to televise it, right? In every country. We know where they're at. God. Anyways, hopefully I'll live longer and you guys will see more videos. I'm not an idiot, even though sometimes I feel like I am. But I feel like this is our time. So, yeah, Google Pfizer, the Catholic Church. These are all open secrets, guys. Monsanto, right? All these organizations profiting off death and doom. Not always, guys. There's only, the world's being cleaned out. You can look at the Georgia Guidestones. They tell you what they're going to do. I mean, I'm not part of this super elite controlling the world and controlling Satanists. I'm barely could pay my bills. I haven't even barely paid my truck payment. I get banned on Facebook, you know? Oh, man. I don't like literally 95% of the people that are on Facebook, on Twitter, and so forth. These influencers on Instagram, you know, they're all mimicking and copying one another, you know, causing the satanic state. And then they're making millions doing it. I can't wait till there's a world where they can't even speak. Oh, that's extreme, Mo. Well, actually, in the past, not everybody could say what they want. Not everybody can go on the internet or go in the newspaper or go wherever and put a camera on them, like me, right? And just start talking and making money in millions. In the past, you had to have reason, had to have logic. You couldn't just go out and speak and lead the kids, the people, right? But today, we allow it. In the future, I don't see that happening. I see our world changing, where wise men, God-fearing men, people who love children and don't want to secretly put their little penises in them, they will lead the people. They will be in the church. I don't even take, I was raised Roman Catholic. I don't even go to church anymore. I mean, why would I bring my child to a pedophile church and put him in like the day room? It's like, are you stupid? That's why I'm Mo, the Gnostic warrior. These guys just, oh man, they sicken me. I see him on Twitter, you have this, I forget what his name is, S.J. Martin. He's a Catholic priest, and he's part of the LGBTQ program for the Catholic Church, educating people, and then they'll start talking about kids, how you enter the kingdom, you have to be like a child. That's what they said on Twitter yesterday. So to enter heaven, you have to be like a child. But do you know no fornicators, right? No effeminate men, i.e. you. They forgot to put those words in the tweet. You see, one day we're going to have a heaven on earth. The Republic. The philosophers are going to rule. And we're waiting. I think we're going to probably see this in our lifetimes, a lot of what I'm talking about. A lot of the change that will happen. Because it's happening so quickly. I believe literally in the next couple years, we're going to see some major political changes. And no, I don't hope Trump wins. You're a fool if you do. Good morning. He's the one that wants to send the military to come vaccinate your ass, right? The billionaire that you have nothing in common with. That's what bugs me too. People go, Trump, it's like, dude has nothing in common with you. He's part of that liberal party that became Republican conservative. It's like, are you a fucking idiot? I think the rumor now is DeSantis is the Florida governor is gonna go against him. It's just all the same people, man. It's like, no, all those guys need to go. Get the hell out of here. The same freaking elite who's been always controlling the American show, the Satanic show. I'm gonna start getting active politically in my local area, just so you guys know. Yeah, my ass is gonna get active. And I'm sick of these child abusers in our schools, on our school councils, in our city and county governments, the woke agenda, the liberal, they all need to go. So, anyways, this is the satanic state of America that we live in. These are some of Mo's revelations that I'm saying right now. I had to get this rant off my chest. I just written an article about the son of Sam. You could check it out on Gnostic Warrior. I've been writing a lot about this and his involvement with the Process Church of Final Judgment. Okay, the Process Church of Final Judgment, they were involved with Scientology and, L. Ron Hubbard. All this stuff you can connect to these organizations. It doesn't take much if you do the research, right? And then the various biker gangs that were involved with them, and the pedophiles, and they would protect them as security. Yeah, it gets deep, guys. Very deep. And then investigations get shut down, right? When they're on the trail for a reason, because this was meant to happen. So anyways, let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for listening to my rant. I appreciate you. Thank you, Monica, everybody tuning in. Oh man, let me know how it's going in your country. I mean, you got satanic politicians and pedos all around you. What do you feel about the future? Should we just have this same secular type of governments, or should we have a marriage of possibly a Gnostic type of religion with the politicians rather than the politicians who are there for their money getting paid off by the lobbyists, right? The Pfizers and the Monsantos. That's who they serve. It's just like, no, we got to take that shit, that lobbying, those fucking scumbags out of Washington, and all these freaking politicians that are up there, get the hell out of here. Peace be with you. Take care. Bye. I don't know.